Hello and welcome back to Weston the Historian. Today I'm going to be discussing the corrupt bargain. So, essentially, the corrupt bargain was during the election of 1824. It was a very chaotic election. You had Andrew Jackson, John Quincy Adams, Henry Clay, and another guy that I don't remember the name of, all running against each other. And all of these people, they were big rivals and very influential and very popular, and you're going to hear their names all over the American history books. But at the very end of this election, the end of this election, when all the votes are counted, the Andrew Jackson, he got the most votes in America. He got the most popular and electoral votes, but he did not win because he did not get a clear majority. He didn't get over 50% of the vote. So, essentially, what happens is Henry Clay, he quits a race, and he's the Speaker of the House at this time. So Henry Clay, Speaker of the House, he quits and he tells the House of Representatives, vote for John Quincy Adams. So, they vote for John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams becomes president, and he makes Henry Clay the Secretary of State. I think you can already see where all the problems are. So, essentially, Speaker of the House telling the House of Representatives, vote for this other congressman who's well-educated and very much an elite to become president, and then eventually I'll also be in his cabinet. And Andrew Jackson and his supporters, which would later become the Democratic Party, are absolutely furious at this. They view this as a corrupt bargain. That's what they called it, because they believed it was a group of elites that were all in this tight circle, and they were all taking control of power, and they were not going to let go of power, and they were just going to keep it in their tight circle. And they viewed it as very undemocratic, which is why they called themselves the Democratic Party, and they were very anti-elitist. So eventually, the corrupt bargain, it was just this they talked about all the way up until 1828, which is when Andrew Jackson was eventually elected president. Afterwards, John Quincy Adams and just left office, but Henry Clay just continued running for president and running for president. He lost every single time, and part of that has to do with this corrupt bargain, which basically just remembered him as this elite who just wanted power and nothing more and nothing less than that. So, with everything else out of the way, that does my video. So it was really short, but I just wanted to talk about the corrupt bargain. A lot of people that I know are kind of confused about what it was. This was obviously unscripted, but yeah. So, with all of that out of the way, goodbye.